Hi, my name is Giovanna Michelle. Some people call me Michelle. Most of the people call me Michelle. But my husband and my family, especially the ones that live back in Ecuador, they call me Giovanna. And you could call me whatever you want. I love both names. They're mine. So I'm either Michelle or I'm Giovanna. There were times that I didn't like Giovanna and I like Michelle. I don't know why. Maybe I had some probably issues about it or some feeling that I felt the moment they called me the name and I didn't want to go back to it. I don't have no idea. Well, I'm gonna be 50 years old next year in August. I've been, since I had my first child, I think when I turned 21 is when I realized that the body is not perfect, but I believe now that the body is just the way it's supposed to be. God give you a body in a shape that I guess that's how it is, and you need to learn how to love it and embrace it. So I live my whole life trying to hide my imperfections. I went to the beach and I never wore a bathing suit. I never wore a shirt like this. I mean, this is a sport bra, but because my arms, see, I always had problems with hanging skin and my arms, and I try, but there's things that they just don't go away. Maybe my skin is, I know that I'm missing vitamin E, it's just how I am. My husband always told me, embrace yourself, love yourself, because this is the body that you have. And I was always angry about little things and why I can't wear a dress and show my arms, why I have to always wear long sleeves, and why do I have to always, cover my stomach because I have so much fat and I don't have a waist, and why, and I just always sabotage my own beauty, and I stress myself so much. I stress the way I ate. I stress the way I wear my clothes. I just stress. I was never happy. Never happy about anything. And no matter how beautiful my life was, because my life is so beautiful, always been beautiful. I always had everything. I always had everything that I need. God always provide me because that's who I am. I'm prosper. I have everything. Because I was born like that, and I didn't know none of that. I always live in denial. I always live afraid. I always live thinking what my family is going to think about me, what kind of loser I am, and always questioning myself from jobs, my children, always thinking, are they going to love me? Are they going to love this mother? Why I can't be different? Why I can't be skinny? Why I can't have tight skin? Why I can't speak better English? Why I can't hold a diploma? Why I'm cleaning houses? Why I just can't be better? Well, now that I'm 50 years old and I see my life, I sit here and I could see my whole life. I was nothing but great, and I am great, and I believe that. I believe that now. I tell my body, because I had cancer and then I have diabetes type 2. So I had Hashimoto's and all that, but all that was just so much resistance in my body. So much resistance. Always overthinking, always worrying about, oh my goodness, let me be perfect. Let me cut this corner so people won't see my imperfection. Stuff like that, trying to cover every single imperfection, you know. And the worst part is that we know where we lack, we know where when we're wrong, and or what is not so perfect, or what is not so cute about us. But for the people out there, you know, someone told me one day that the beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and I didn't understand that because I was young. And I was not wise. And one day I came to the conclusion, the beholder is me. I'm the beholder of me, my beauty, you know. I'm the beholder of my wisdom. I'm the beholder of my wealth. I'm the beholder of my whole life. And I was just giving it to other people. I was just giving the saying in my life. Why? But what I'm trying to tell you is that we get sick because we fight with invisible wall that doesn't exist. We build that wall in our heads. We just gotta be ourselves. We just gotta love ourselves the way we are, the way we talk, the way, you know, I don't know how to write and read really good, but I love what I can do, you know. And I should never feel less. I should never feel less. I should never feel unaccomplished. I'm very accomplished of every single thing. My children are my most wonderful accomplishment in my life, you know. They're my treasure, and they're everything for me, even though sometimes I don't talk to them because they have their own lives. They don't call me. And before, I used to feel so bad about it. I used to be like, oh my gosh, I must have been a horrible mother. I used, you know, and feel bad about myself and cry. And now I did great. My kids don't call me because they are independent. I work for that. I made them like that so they can have a prosperous life, not looking back, you know. Not looking back. So they're capable. They're doing everything. They're wonderful. And I have to thank the Lord, my Lord Yahweh. I have to thank for that. And the universe that is wonderful. And all I want to say is that if one day you get to the point where you realize all these things, sit down one day and tell your body, please forgive me. Forgive me for hurting you. Forgive me. Like I sit down and I said, I'm sorry, pancreas. I'm sorry for stressing you. I'm sorry, heart, for stressing you. I'm sorry, blood, because of my blood disorders. I'm sorry for putting my body through so much, for doing this stupid diets where I went hungry, for being bulimic and messing up my teeth, for being ashamed of my body, for not living the full experience. All that, I just want to tell myself and my interior body, forgive me, because I'm supposed to live the fullest. I'm supposed to be happy all the way, which I am now. I'm just expressing what I have learned. And you know, we have light, no matter how we look, and no matter how old we get and our skin gets wrinkled, you know, and we just go through each cycle of life trying to look a certain way that we really don't experience, or age, you know, or our body. Like now I feel better. I'm a little better now. My body is responding better. My legs are responding. I can walk, I can dance. And all I want to tell to my body is thank you for giving me another chance. Thank you for giving me another chance, because I lived 50 years of my life trying to find recognition on people that didn't know me, didn't love me, or they didn't have to love me. I have to love myself. I'm the one that holds myself, you know. And now I'm entering to the other half of my life after 50. So these years that are coming are for me to love myself, to let my body heal, to learn new things from the soul, new things. I would love to learn meditation. I have a friend, her name is Jill, and she does meditation, and she has invited me plenty of times to join her group, and I just haven't. And the reason is because I always question myself if I'm going to be able to do things. I have friends that do yoga, and they have invited me, and I just haven't, because I'm always thinking, am I going to do the position right? What if people laugh? What if this? What if that? What an idiot. No, just do everything. And I'm going to try everything, and I'm going to do it in the name of my mom, for my dad, because they couldn't do it one day. My dad is prosper. My dad has find his way, but my mother, she's still hurting from the past. And I'm going to do everything that I want to do in the name of my mother. And I want to tell the world that I love my mother. And Mom, I forgive you. And I forgive you for not taking care of me. It's okay. It's okay. That's your journey. It's not my journey. And I have to cry because crying is good. And I just want to tell you that I love you. And I'm going to come see you soon. I haven't seen you since I'm 21. And I want to tell you, forgive me for not being in your life, for treating you the same way. I wasted time, precious time. But guess what? In August, I'm gonna see you in Ecuador, and I'm gonna give you a big hug and tell you how much I love you, how much I appreciate you gave me life. Because of it, I have children. Because of it, I have a granddaughter, and my grandson is coming soon. So I want to tell you that everything that happened is gone. I gave it to the universe. I gave it to the Lord. And now we're going to start a new life together. And I want to tell all my family that I love them. And the only reason that I know that I do is because I love myself now. I love the way I am. I love my imperfections. I love my wrinkled skin, my teeth that are bad. That's okay. Everything is fixable. But what is not fixable is not accept yourself, because then you let sickness sink in and you get worse. Don't do that. Enjoy life. Enjoy it every day. Your present that God gave you, which is your day by day. And I just wanted to share this with you guys on Facebook. Do not give yourself to sickness, especially in the mental health. It's very hard to deal with, especially when you're alone. And the only reason why I'm alone is because I always did that to myself. I always find a way to just be on my own. And now I want to enjoy. And want to enjoy everything, every single thing. Everything is an experience, So I tell you this with tons of love, and I'll see you soon. I'll see you. Take care.